Hello and welcome back to Pandemic Playground with Dave. We are once again back with building an asteroid station, and today we are working on our processing center. Let's get started. All right, so we are now finished with most of our move and created our processing center, which is basically tons and tons of refineries and also tons and tons of assemblers, all with different mods on them as well. When I say different mods, I mean yield mods for the refineries and speed mods for the assembler. No power efficiency whatsoever. Just went with all or nothing for the matter of this build. And it works out because we did have uranium, so we are on reactor power too. So yeah, so we did wait with the design of the panels on the floor so we could walk on it, and then a bit of a semi half built catwalk. So I have that design where I can still grab from the cargo containers for now. I mean, eventually we'll probably just close it up because we don't need it. We can grab it from the refineries here. But we have now a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2, 12 refineries, all with yield mods. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 2 again, 12 assemblers. So, yep, total 12 and 12 works out pretty well. Should be more than enough for what we need it for in terms of building, refining, and all that stuff. So, that is the room. So, of course, as you see, there's much more room and space in here. So, we could potentially put a little bit more stuff in here. I'm thinking, since this is a large room, we might as well put the oxygen tanks, the hydrogen tanks, or any other things that we need here. O2H2 generators, potentially. Whatever ice is needed for these things, hydrogen, oxygen. I think it would be smart to put it all in here. Kind of cram it all in here somehow. Make it look pretty decent and such. So hopefully that kind of works out. So that's the room itself, the processing center. I'm calling it the processing center only because, you know, assembling, refining, potentially the hydrogen and oxygen all in there too. So that's basically what we're going to utilize that for. Other than that, we are kind of finished with our move. We moved most of the cargo containers that we had outside, except for this layer here. I only kept this layer because we needed it temporarily to store everything, and I didn't decide to remove them yet. I think I moved everything out of these large cargo containers, except for a few of them for now, but we don't need this here. We gotta remove it. So we're trying to drain the batteries as well, so then we don't waste all the power that's in there, but eventually we're probably just gonna get rid of them anyways. I think the issue with them, where they actually might not be part of the grid anymore, potentially. Yeah, I think that may be the case because we still have a bar of power needing to recharge. So it should be taken from those because those are being released. So I'm going to have to figure that out. I think it came off the grid somehow. Potentially. So yeah. Yikes. We'll figure that out. But so far so good with the whole entire build. The moving took a while to do because it was just more about designing it out as much as we can, and you know, deciding on what to put in there and such was a little bit timely. So yeah, it's what we got so far, and it's all kind of piped in. I forgot to mention that as well, because the industrial cargo containers, they don't have the connectors on the sides and everything like that, so we did have to pipe everything towards the back here. So they're all piped sideways like that, or horizontally. So we have these conveyor junctions and tubes all piped in, so it connects to all the cargo containers. And then we also have it all piped into the refineries, all from the top ports that are there. So there is still space down here to utilize. I don't know what to utilize it for. I mean, I could put some hidden stuff here. Oxygen tanks, O2 generators, I don't know. Endless possibilities when it comes to the refining aspect of everything here. So we definitely need to brighten up the room, put more stuff in here to make it less empty, and we should be good to go from there. Other than that, we haven't really worked on anything else like the control center or anything like that. So yeah, I mean, the main focus was that room, the processing center, and it's working out pretty okay. Our battery consumption is doing pretty good. As you see here, I think we are I don't know if we're out of uranium, but it looks like we stopped our reactors for whatever reasons. That's kind of weird that that's off. Let's just turn it back on and just get it to charge up. Yeah, I think those batteries outside is out off grid. I was curious why it was 2 bars left there and not dissipating. So it's on grid for whatever reasons, I believe. If I did inventory and ship only, it would show only the station only. Okay, no, it's not. So that is super, super weird. Because this is discharging, but it's taking 32 days to discharge. Why? That's a very, very odd, to be honest. But yeah, I feel like it is off the grid, but it shouldn't be showing me everything else if it was off the grid. Because the grid is 3578. And if I checked here, yeah, it's part of the grid. So that's super weird that that's doing that. But I mean, that's not a non-issue, obviously. And I'll try to put these in the workshop very shortly. This is the welder grinder situation or ship. This is our mining ship that dumps all the stone. And of course, this is the respawn pod that we edited out a bit. And we did get a good amount of thruster components. So we could put more thrusters if we need to. And of course, the litter of GPSs or GPS points here is just crazy. But that's what we got done so far. Next one should be finishing out that processing center with the oxygen, hydrogen, O2, H2 generators, things like that. We just gotta fill the room because there's no point of leaving all this empty space when we can utilize it all. So that's the upcoming next. And I think we're gonna get started with another room right over here. But hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't forget to comment down below, even to just say hi. And of course, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.